So the question arises, how is it that you don't get disturbed by the world? The first thing is, if you make a correct evaluation of the world, you understand you're living in the world, you're living in a certain family, you must make an evaluation of your family members. Like, for instance, let's say the wife needs to make an assessment of the husband. The husband is a fine person, everything is okay with him, he is just an ill-tempered fellow. Some people are like that. They come home and blah, 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 they throw a fit, scream and shout. And once they let off steam, they're perfectly all right, docile people. So you have to make an assessment, evaluate the person. There are some people who are scheming. There are some people who are all kinds of people you get. You have to evaluate the organization that you work for, the city that you live in, the people who are around you, the country, the whole country has a certain culture. Like in India, one of the trademarks of an Indian is what? He will come late. So when a person comes late, you immediately understand this fellow's got Indian genes somewhere down the line. Make an assessment, evaluation. If a fellow comes on time, either he is gotten over his Indian genes or he has some Caucasian genes, Western genes. Make an assessment. So when you make an assessment and evaluation of the world, then that you have no unreasonable expectations from the world, there are no frustrations, you don't get disturbed by the world. But ultimately, you gain complete freedom from the world when you shift your identification from the body, mind and intellect to Atman. So for which we need to take a look at an example. Take a horseshoe magnet. If you bring a piece of iron to the horseshoe magnet, what happens? It is attracted by the magnet, it is influenced by the magnet. That you can't help, that's a law. Take away the iron piece and bring a wooden piece to the horseshoe magnet, what happens? No effect. The magnet does not have the power to influence or affect wood. Now you do something interesting. You tie the iron and the wooden pieces together and bring this combination to the magnet. What happens? What happens? It's attracted. Even though the wooden piece in the combination is uninfluenced by the magnet, when it is tied to an iron piece, the combination is influenced by the magnet and therefore the wooden piece appears to be affected. But even when the combination is attracted by the magnet, the wooden piece in the combination remains immaculate, unaffected, uninfluenced. Now you and I are like this combination. We are a combination of matter and spirit. The matter in us is body, mind, intellect. The magnet is the world which has a powerful influence on the body, mind and intellect. When it is hot outside, the body is uncomfortable. When it is cold outside, the body will freeze. You can't help that. But when the body goes through these fluctuations, you, the spirit, need not be affected. You are affected now because of the bonding, the attachment, the constant association with the body, so also with the mind and the intellect. And that is what makes you dependent on the world. So, if you don't want to get influenced by the world, and please remember one thing, the world is a mixture of pairs of opposites. You cannot gain freedom from that. And your body, mind and intellect will be influenced by the world and the changes in the world. So the only way not to get disturbed by the world is to shift your attention from the body, mind and intellect to the spirit. Just loosen this bondage a little bit. And when you loosen this bondage, even when the body, mind and intellect get influenced, you remain untouched, unaffected, immaculate.